Happy Wednesday, May 26th, 9:42 a.m. in the morning a.m. Feel me? Not after munching time. I got good news and bad news. Good news is I'm still sober. Yeah. 12 days, baby. Well, it's about to be 12 days. No, is it 12 days? So it's 12 days. I'm 12 days sober officially. Yeah, baby. Anyway, sorry for yelling. Bad news is I got junk food again. Here's the thing though. I swear to God, I got my son last night. We had a good time. I had a good night. He came over to my spot. We watched a bunch of music videos. Counting Crows, Rolling Stones, Bob Seger. We did all sorts of shit. We had a good time. I got him a couple new toys from Kroger. The stretchy guy. I got a puzzle. It's like a jungle puzzle. A Star Wars book where you pick out like Where's Waldo, but it's Star Wars and there's all different characters. There was got him a Nerf gun. He's freaking infatuated with that. A sticky like octopus thing. We was working out last night hardcore. I lost count, but I definitely did over 100 chest presses or dumbbell presses. And I did a bunch of stuff with him on the bench, like was like pressing him, and then I did the tricep curl while laying down with him, and he loved that shit. He was going upside down, eating his chocolate bear crackers. I know I shouldn't do that shit. I gotta watch out, but I'm careful with him, and he kind of knows his shit. I'm impressed. This kid is impressive. I got him that's the other one. I got him a boxing bag. Those little blow up things, you put the water in the bottom and it pops back. He likes that thing a lot. I broke his other one he had. It kind of deflated. It would regularly deflate like his freaking bike tire. And so I had just like taken it outside because there was a leak in it. And every time we go out there, I should just throw this shit out, but every time we go out there, he wants to get in the wagon, and that's where his old bag is. So yesterday, I brought him a new one. He knew exactly what it was when I started blowing it up. His face lit up. I was like, boy, I told you I'd get you another one. That kid loves that shit. Anyway, we're doing this working out. I'm feeling good. I got the 20-pound vest on. I'm doing a little boxing, doing a little, my little circuit. Oh, I did 25 on my circuit with the 30-pound dumbbells. So I can do it. It just takes more time than with the 20s. I had to do it in sets of 5 rather than 10. That shit's... Whew. I busted a sweat last night, let me tell you that. So I woke up this morning, a little pep in my step, had a little swagger I was not expecting, a little more confidence. I was ready to go. I was doing good. I didn't have a damn thing. I flossed my teeth last night. I don't never floss. I fucking flossed my teeth last night, ready to not eat until dinner tonight. With the charcoal floss stick, right? I did everything. I did all of it. I was hyped. The old lady came pick the kid up. I did brush my teeth, took a shower again. I had to shower again because I put new clothes on after I worked out. Or I worked out and then, I put new clothes on after my shower and then worked out. And then my damn vest, my 20-pound vest got me sweaty as fuck. So I had to shower again. So I didn't want to lay on my clean bedding with all this damn sweat. So I had to take another shower. That's what I did on my flossing and all this shit. And I just got those pics, the floss pics yesterday because I don't floss. That shit's a scam. I swear to God it is. Thought I'd just give it a shot last night though, so I did. Just ready. I'm just trying to say how ready I was to start the carnivore diet today. I get to work thirsty as fuck because I finished my water last night after brushing my teeth and it was like nasty. Like my breath was I hate like going to sleep with just toothpaste and mouthwash breath. I need to like rinse it down, you know? So I slammed my water. I had nothing to drink except for a couple Danimals that are my son's yogurts. I can't drink those because I just brushed my teeth. So I had nothing to drink. There was some juice in there, but I didn't want to do that either because I just brushed my teeth. So I woke up this morning, ready to freaking go. I'm walking different. I get in there. I got 97 stops today. I'm a little disappointed in that. A little bit. Just a little bit. You know? However Robert De Niro would say it, that's how I'm saying it. Just a little bit. I get to work. I get about 30 stops loaded on the van, and I'm like, fuck, I'm thirsty. So I take my wallet, and I'm going to the vending machine. I get to the vending machine closest to me, over by our bathrooms. I click the water. It's gone. It's out of order. Like, the machine's not out of order, it's just out of water. So I cancel the purchase or whatever. I go take my wallet. Oh no. I go to the other vending machine. There's 2 more vending machines at the front of the building. I go walk out there. One of the machines is all energy drinks, so I just skipped that one. The other machine has another water, the Cumberland Falls water bottles. So I swipe my card, it says make a selection. I click the water bottle, it says out of order, or out of whatever, out of product or whatever. Make another selection. I'm like, god damn it. And they do have like water fountains, and they do have, see, I just made excuses. But I was like, if I'm gonna go for something that's not bottled, I'm just gonna get a fucking soda. Cause that shit's nasty. Like, their water, I love my job. FedEx, get your goddamn station together. Get it in order. Clean them fucking bathrooms. Sorry for cussing. I don't take it back. Clean the fucking bathrooms. Do better. You know? Those people bust their shits in there for us and you to make all of us money. It's a 360 win, okay? Clean the damn bathrooms. Keep the toilet paper in stock. You know? It's the least y'all can do for us. You hook us up with food like every 2 months we get food from you. Breakfast, you know? Clean the goddamn bathrooms. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. I love you, FedEx. I love my job. Don't fire me for that shit. I'm just speaking passionately about the goddamn bathrooms y'all let slip. Alright? Do better. Anyway. So now I'm like, fuck. I'm thirsty as hell. I go back. I didn't even get a soda. I went back to the damn van. I kept loading packages, and I was like, god damn. My coworker was like, you're awful quiet today, Cody. I'm like, I got nothing to say. You know? He goes, I don't like it. I'm like, I'm thirsty. And I thought of this today, because they usually say that to me when I'm just minding my damn business and loading my van. It's not that I'm like not trying to talk. I'm just busy and I have nothing to say. So I thought about this. If I'm saying something but I have nothing to say, doesn't that make me crazy? I don't know. It makes sense to me. If I have nothing to say and I'm saying something, that kind of makes me half a mental patient. Where's my disability check? Anyway, so I'm loading. I'm like, fuck, I'm thirsty. So I go grab my wallet again. That's how much I was ready to do carnivore diet. I put my wallet, after I got it and checked 3 freaking vending machines, I put my wallet back in the van after I made that big ass long trip from the back of the building to the front of the building, to the back of the building again, put my wallet away and said, I'm alright. I'm just going to wait till I get out of here. I'm going to go get a jug of water. Always jugging. You know what I'm saying? Represent always jugging. I just like, fuck, I'm thirsty. And I'm not drinking out of the damn thing. They say it's filtered, but it tastes like shit. and the fountain water tastes like shit. So it just tastes like the bathroom smell, and that throws me off because their bathrooms are so disgusting that I'm like, I would rather just break my diet, break my fast, and get a soda than drink this water that tastes like the bathroom's smell. So that's what I did. I grabbed my wallet again, went to the vending machine, grabbed a Mountain Dew. They had Hawaiian Punch. I felt like a little bit of carbonation. Whatever. I said, if I'm going in, I'm going in. Grabbed a Mountain Dew. And then I was like, alright, guess I'm going to Witch. Got a freaking soda this morning. I got my crinkle cut fries and a 2 ranch. I got the cheeseburger Witch. They finally got the stuff bag for it. They're out of avocado, egg whites, and how do I always forget one thing? Oh, mushrooms. Avocado, egg white, and mushrooms. And they finally got the steak meat bag for the cheeseburger Witch and a Philly cheesesteak sandwich Witch. Philly cheesesteak Witch, I bet it's called. I don't know, I never got it. I'm not a huge fan of the Philly cheesesteak shits. Got that. I got a freaking thing of sweet and spicy 3.5 ounces of Mingus beef jerky. Got that Breeze Mountain Dew. I got the norm, the basic shit again. I got 3 Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocher. The Golden Experience. Also woke up with more money in my account than I thought I did. I woke up with more money in my account than I went to bed with, and I think maybe my transfer to the ex-wife for daycare didn't go through, but it's not saying it didn't, and she hasn't said anything about it. So I will check that later, but until later, I ain't worried about it. It's Wednesday. It's midweek, and that was another thing I tried to justify. This is what happens when you're an addict. And you got habits you want to break, but then you're like, it's not too bad if I don't break it right now. You know? I'm like, it's Wednesday. I could just start the diet like Sunday. I'm feeling way better. Like, I'm almost not sick anymore. And I'm already talking about starting a diet in like 5 days. That's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. That's where my head is. But, still sober. No cravings for cigarettes. No cravings for alcohol. Like I said, baby boy, I woke up this morning with a goddamn pep in my step. Went to work. I wasn't even hungry. I was just thirsty. And then I meant to, and I don't know how I forgot this, I meant to stop and get a jug of water on the way to work. I just forgot. That's how much I was like ready to go. I was freaking hyped. I was pumped up. Excuse me. In the news today, China is mad at Fauci because Fauci has now gone back on his word, saying that he's open to the idea that it came from a lab leak. He's open to the lab leak theory now, and now China's mad at him. But everything points to that. Like I listened to a virologist or whatever, like a chemist virologist or whoever. However, this guy knows how shit gets together, and he's like, for this virus, the way it is like when you look at it in a microscope, it's like the way it is. The chance that it's not a lab created virus is like 0. Like, it's gotta be made in a lab. That's how this guy was explaining it. And I've thought that since the jump, when they said it was somebody ate a bat, and then they said it jumped from a market. I was like, this is fishy as fuck. And then when they said put a mask on, but don't put a mask on, but put a mask on. And I was watching those videos of like the Chinese people being welded in their homes, and then you find out that the doctors that were warning about, the Chinese doctors that were warning about this virus were either suicided, went missing, they went missing, or, you know, that's fishy as fuck. Then the guy that he wouldn't even acknowledge Taiwan, I think. I forget what there was some CDC guy, and he acted like he was losing connection over the Zoom thing. This was like 3 months into the pandemic, maybe 2 months. He acted like he was missing connection, and then he came back and he was like, all right, let's talk about blah blah blah. And she was like, well, I wanted to get back to what we were saying about the XYZ, and he was like, he just shut the shit off, the interview. He just like turned his monitor off or whatever. And this was the fucking CDC guy. And it's because the Chinese government's like, they got their fucking claws, sorry for cussing, claws in all the shit. And they're smart, man. They played a long game shit. They play the government, they play the game how I would play the game if I was in charge of shit. Like long term. Like a chess game. America, we just keep up. We just keep up with what's happening. We're like the police, right? The police come after the crime's already been committed. Not before. The Chinese people, they don't know what's going on, but they're way better off than American people. Because, not right now. Right now it looks like we're better off. But in the long term, the Chinese people, they're safe because the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, they need those people. So they're not like in danger. They need those people for the takeover, some Red Dawn shit, you know what I mean? China, Russia, and Iran, we're doing war games in the South Chinese Sea or some shit. And we keep sending our fucking ships out there. Like, no, this isn't your sea. All this shit we're saying or whatever the hell's going on. Like we could do something if those three decided to team up and fuck us over. Sorry for cussing. Like we could actually do something. No, we can't. We could put a dent in a couple military vehicles, you know, but we ain't doing no real damage to nobody. We're fucked. Sorry for cussing again. I'm just scared. This is how I sound when I'm scared. They take out the grid, the electronic grid, cell phone, internet, all that shit. They take that shit out, bro. Watch your neighbors. Watch your neighbors. I don't trust shit. I got trust issues. It comes from my mom. She threw a pencil at me once while she was on the phone. Me and my sister were at the table. We were supposed to be doing like homework. And we were fucking around like laughing loud or some shit. My mom threw a fucking pencil and the lead stuck in my arm. So now I have a tattoo that says mom. And in the center of the O is where the lead, you can still see the lead that from the pencil she threw at me. It's dope. I don't know why I said that. Damn, I got a bad memory, man. I'm still feeling no effects of like good side effects of no poisons. And I was thinking the homie original_weirdness when she said the thing about maybe I'm sick because or congested because I'm eating the junk food. Yeah, possibly. That's possible. It's very possible. But then I was thinking last night, I was like, maybe it was this morning, I was like, no, I'm still fucking sick. I'm getting better. But my fucking son and ex-wife had the same shit. My ex-wife got the second dose of the vaccine and she lost her damn voice. But my son was congested as fuck for like 2 weeks. Just continuous snot bubbles out of his nose. That poor kid. And as she uses the freaking cloths, like old cut-up t-shirts, I'm like, get this kid some goddamn aloe-coated Puffs napkin tissues, you know? That's what I got at the house. But he just pulls them out like a freaking magic trick. Now they're all over the floor. So, I don't know. It's a damn pickle. I forgot what I was saying. My mom threw a pencil at me. Oh, trust issues. That's what it was. I got trust issues. So yeah, I'm worried about the possibilities. More than I ever was before. Like in middle school, I was telling everybody, everyone thought I was crazy. I was like, dude, something's gonna happen. I would tell my adults I worked with at Toyota, like, shit that's on my mind, they'd be like, you're nuts. We're good. But then you hear like China, Russia, and Iran are doing military games, and they're all allies and shit. And then you look at the big picture of stuff, and really, if you think about it, nobody really likes America. They're just scared of them. Us. I shouldn't even say that. I live here and I'm appreciative. I'm a patriot. But I didn't pick this shit. I got lucky. I got freaking lucky to live here. I can drive down the road, not have to worry about bombs. Even though you kind of do after the damn, I forget where it was, New Orleans somewhere, where that guy set that bomb off in the fucking truck with the loud music playing or whatever. That shit was creepy. So I don't know. It's like, what are we doing? I don't know. I do worry about shit sometimes. I feel good about my situation. I get nervous about certain scenarios, but for the most part, I just wake up, go to work. I got my eyes peeled, you know. I'm looking around. I'm old enough to know what postal means because they stopped saying it, but I know what the shit means. And then when it happened again, it was brought up, and it just happened to be like affiliated with the shit I do. So before that happened, I have had my eyes peeled. I was telling my ex-wife, I'm like, dude, people are on freaking edge right now. Like, anybody can snap at any freaking moment. I've had some dark periods during this shit where I'm like, I can see how if one thing, it's always something, but if it just turns out to be that something, you know, damn, dude, who knows? Who knows what could happen? And I would say, pretty much mentally stable. I couldn't imagine not being mentally stable and being in this section of life. Losing a job, losing a partner, you know, losing I lost 5 family members, 5 relatives in a year. This past year. I'm like, I'm crazy, but I fucking make it work. You know, I couldn't imagine being somebody that's just like outside of themselves and talks to themselves without a microphone. I do that shit, but not in front of people. Like the people that talk to themselves in front of people, that's another level. Or like pick their nose in public. Those people that pick their nose in public got some balls. I talked to a girl last night on Bumble. She said that she's a corrections officer. So that this might be a kid, a Taiwanese boy. I don't know. I might be getting freaking scammed again. Anyway, she says she's a corrections officer. And 2 nights ago, they put her in a spot with 9. They're not supposed to know these things, but her sergeant or supervisor told her like there was 9 murderers in there, and 2 of them were teenagers, and it was a women's facility. I was like, girl, you got some balls. I would end up in that place. I don't know why I brought that up. go from damn like thing to thing. It's hard, man. I had my kid last night. Now, if I didn't, I would have done more exercising. I would have I definitely would have worked on this. Like, did some research and plotted this podcast out. Prepped so it could be longer. But I didn't. I was occupied. And then I watched, like, while the ex-wife was on her way to come get my guy, I put on cartoons. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I clicked my name on the Netflix thing. It said Cody or Kids, so I clicked Cody. I was like, Mama's on the way. And I have cartoons on there, like animated stuff that pops up. I could play for them. But I saw this thing. It was like creating Army of the Dead. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch that. And there's this CGI tiger and these zombie horses. It's a zombie tiger and a zombie horse. But my kid was like, he knew what the shit was, even though it was all tore up. He was like, horse. And then when he saw the tiger, he goes, rawr. I'm like, dude, I am lucky. All the times you hit your freaking head hard, I'm lucky. You still got your sense about you. Kid knows his animals. I got a little frog that shout out my neighbors, my landlord. She put a little frog, not a real one, like a statue type of frog, on my staircase. And we go in and out of the apartment. When we go out, he goes, ribbit, ribbit. I think I already said this. And when we come back, he like wants to stay out longer, but it's hot as frickin'. We got freaking mosquitoes all over us. He points at it, he goes, ribbit, ribbit. And then he goes over to this chair. I'm like, no, there's spider webs. Let's go. I can't stand spider webs. I'd rather smoke a cigarette than walk into a spider web. Like, not, like, unknowingly. Even knowingly. If you were to say, hey, Cody, you can either walk through that spider web, or you can break your sobriety and have a cigarette, I'd take the cigarette. Without a doubt. The only thing that stops me from having a cigarette when I have those options is I don't know that the spider web's there. That's it. If I had a choice, it would be a smoke a cigarette, for sure. And just start over. It's not a beer. It's a cigarette. I can just not smoke a cigarette again. It's not that hard. I did it. Perfectly fine. Anyway. Yeah, I feel good. I got some energy. I swear to God, I'm sorry I broke my damn promise. I said yesterday, I promise I'm starting the carnivore diet today. And I swear to God I was. I was fucking ready. But FedEx don't have any waters. Bottled waters. And the water they do have tastes like the bathroom smell. That's on FedEx. But it is an excuse. That is on me. I should just drink the bathroom tasting water. It's just so nasty. That's the only time back when we had to wear masks inside. Nobody in our group, if we weren't going anywhere, we had like our mask down by our neck. But if we were like going anywhere, there was someone coming around us, most of us put our masks up. I didn't even wear one. Like, I didn't even have my shit on my neck. Sometimes I didn't even bring a mask. Like, toward the end of this shit, like the last 3, 4, 5 months of this shit, I haven't even had a mask on my neck. So unnecessary now. I mean, I don't know. For me, for what we do, for what I do, and the people I'm around, it's unnecessary for me. The people I'm around are either vaccinated, already had it, or that's it. And we don't even get, like, we just subconsciously, we all stay 6 feet from each other. It's just in the damn bloodstream now. And I don't mind it. I do not mind standing 6 feet from people. Except for ones I love. I want to get close to people I love, you know? I want to throw a hug in there. I miss hugging. I haven't stopped hugging since the shit started, but I wish I could hug more. I don't have a wife to hug anymore every day, you know? I get to hug my son, but he don't really hug. He just puts his arms around me. You know what I'm saying? He don't get it. You don't get in there. You know what I'm saying? I gets in there. I picks the kid up and shakes him around like I'm not supposed to. He's got this little lump on his neck. I'm worried it's a damn a cyst or something, because it's just like there. And it's been there forever. With his doctor, she takes him to the doctor, I think like every 6 months or some shit, his checkup. And they keep saying don't worry about it. So I'm not worried about it, but I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's not normal. And I got these weird things where my traps, like where my roaring 20s, my traps for the roaring 20s are gonna be. I thought I had them. I was looking, oh, I still got the skills, baby boy. I cut my own hair last night. I didn't cut my hair. I just lined my shit up. I cut my neck hair, and I cut the hair on the back of my head, and it's pretty damn squared up, if you ask me. Because I got a mirror yesterday from the Kroger. Shout out Kroger. I think I did pretty damn good. So I did that. I forgot where I said that. Damn, son. Oh, we're talking about necks. Yeah, my trap things. I got these 2 lumps right in front of my traps. Like, I broke my clavicle on my left side. My left clavicle doing a freaking motorcycle or a bicycle jump. I didn't know what I was doing. I fell over the handlebars and just snapped my shit. I knocked the wind out of myself. I didn't know I broke anything because I wasn't in pain. I just couldn't breathe. So then I went inside and I was like leaning to the freaking... My left side was way down lower than my right side. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I had a giant lump on my clavicle. And this jackass my mom was dating at the time from Canada, you know, she just found him one day. He was ooting about, I don't know. He came, moved in. He was like, oh, you just popped your shit out of your socket or whatever. I'm gonna fix it. So he comes over, he's got my arm. I'm like, all right, you're an adult. I'm like 12. Okay, go ahead. He takes my fucking arm and pushes it straight up. Now, the bone was pushing down on the other bone. It was broken in half. It was resting on top of itself. It was pushing down on it. I hope this motherfucker felt like an asshole after he seen the x-ray. Oh, I hated this guy so bad. I almost bopped him in the head with a pipe one day. I ain't gonna get into that. He was just he was a very aggressive, driving down the wrong way, screaming out the window, wife beater. But not, I don't know. They weren't married, but I was ready to sit in prison for my mom. Or not prison. I was like young, 12, 13 years old. So I don't know what I would have done, but I was gonna bop this motherfucker. Sorry for cussing. He's like, what are you gonna do? Hit me with that? I was like, you try something. Try something. Go ahead. Anyway, this was one of them pull-up bars that you drill, you screw into the door frame. It was just a bar, and then it had that square or octagon like lip where you put the screws, and I was gonna hit him in the fucking skull with that thing. That little lip. Just hot day! Fucking bat. Just Babe Ruth that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for cussing. I'm very passionate right now. That motherfucker had me heated. Worse than Dakota. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying that. Yeah, I got these lumps in front of my traps. I don't know what they are. They're weird. They're gushy too. They're like, I could just push on them, but they grow. When I work out, they get bigger. And I'm almost positive it's not muscle. It's like my, what's that guy, that movie, fuck. The one with, Venom, and he's like the post-apocalyptic racer guy, and they're in the desert. It's a good freaking movie. I'll think about it. It'll pop into my head. It's a top 15 movie for me. I can't think of the freaking name. Mad Max. Yeah, baby boy. See? I still got it. Anyway, I still got the haircutting skills. And the guy, there's a guy in that movie, Mad Max, and he's like pale. He's a war boy, I guess. I think that's what they're called. He's like, these are my mates. Bye bye bye. And he's got the tattoo of the happy face and his head face, and they're just like lumps on his freaking shoulders. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like it's gonna look like if I keep working out my traps. Because I've been spending hella time. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. When I got this mirror, I thought I was looking good with the traps, you know? My shoulders are kind of feminine. But I can work on that. I can widen that shits, you know? I'm busting them out. But my traps, I was like, they ain't too bad. I just keep up what I'm doing. I'm gonna have some nice looking traps I'm gonna have some traps for the Roaring 20s. Turns out, after I get my damn mirror for the first time, I ain't seen my back forever. It's disgusting. I got hair everywhere. Turns out I don't got no fucking... Oh, damn, I'm in the wrong lane and shit, I think. That guy's going left. I think. I don't know. How's this work? It turns out I really ain't got no traps from the backside. You can't even tell. It's just nasty looking. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck do I do this now? I gotta start doing the lawnmower things. The lawnmower starts. Whatever those are called. I forget. Oh, this one? Okay, we're stopping. I'm an idiot. Alright, y'all have a good day. Happy Wednesday. I'm in traffic again. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a beautiful Wednesday morning. I might talk to y'all tonight. Bye-bye.